Hey everybody, I'm Danny Murphy.
And I'm Evan Real.
And this is Virtual Reality Live because we are live in the studio, Evan, for the first time.
We're live in the studio for the first time, and we're so excited to hear from you guys because this time you can interact with us. You can send us questions.
Questions, comments, or concerns.
Thoughts, opinions, feelings, whatever it is. Danny and I are ready to talk about it, discuss it, share our opinions.
I know, because we hear our own opinions so much. I'm tired of myself, so I would love to see. Ooh, we got something from Melissa. There's a Melissa. Okay, is it Melissa Gorga?
I'm pretty sure this is Melissa Gorga writing in right now.
Well, I actually hope it's not, because Melissa, some people could be asking the same questions about your franchise at the moment. Melissa's wondering, what do you think will happen with Roni?
I think...
And I'm guessing this is about the new Roni because there have been mixed reviews about... I'm loving this season, but I know some people are mixed on it.
I do enjoy the reboot, and I know that's polarizing because a lot of people are not enjoying the reboot, and I feel like so many people have such an emotional attachment to the Roni OGs, especially after some scenarios played out this season, like the pregnancy prank. I feel like
it's very Impractical Jokers this season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like Bravo is not going to desert the Roni reboot. I think because they've invested so much into it, I think that would just honestly be embarrassing for them. So they're not gonna. I feel like the network has too much pride to let it go. So I think it's gonna continue on, but I think that they're gonna take some notes from the way the audience has received this season.
Yeah, I know, because even Andy recently in an interview was like, "These are the girls. Mm-hmm. They're staying. They're playing." It is kind of funny because, to your point, the Roni is such a touchstone for people, where it's kind of like if your favorite restaurant like changed the menu after 10 years.
It's annoying.
It's annoying, but you know, you're still eating.
And you just have to try something new.
Try something new. And I think after the season, they are telling the girls to try something new. I don't know if there's going to be a shakeup. I know they're really tense right now, so it could be good grounds, because maybe they needed 2 seasons to have enough stuff to really happen in between everybody to get a foundation for some more things. You know what I mean?
This is what I want to know. I want to know if both Uba and Brynn are going to come back, because, I mean, look, we'll see how the reunion plays out, but from what we saw at the beginning of the season when we got that flashback to the opening credits shoot, they can't even be in the same room. So when girls can't be in the same room together, that causes issues for filming. If you had to guess,
oh God,
if it had to be one or the other, who do you think would, could, should return?
I want them both back.
I do too.
Before either of them says anything to me. Who, please. I feel Uba is setting herself up for a very happy life post Roni.
Yeah.
Not saying Brynn isn't. I'm just saying Uba has been spending a lot of time in Connecticut with her lovely man. They got a dog. She wants to have a kid. Mm-hmm. It would make more sense for me to think Uba would kind of just be like, I'm not taking Metro North to go get lunch with Erin. You know what I mean?
Total. And I also think that Uba, I feel like in this very chaotic environment, she really values her peace. And I just don't know that she'll ever find it on the Real Housewives of New York City. So I think she would have a very peaceful life in Connecticut without the cameras, with her beautiful man and her beautiful dog, and hopefully her beautiful family, which we know she's working towards.
Yeah. And I feel, because like Brynn, like we want to watch her get her book done. She's a bit like, she loves to like stir the pot, she says, and everything like that. So I feel she thrives more in a reality TV space, so has more to do.
Yeah. Speaking of thriving on a reality TV space, we have another question from someone named Danny.
Okay. I have the same question too.
This is a good question. Thoughts about Brittany, and should she be full-time on Salt Lake City? I love her. We are massive Brittany Bateman fans. Like I cannot even tell you. I was thinking about it this morning, actually, going to Starbucks. I was like, Brittany at first, I think she was generally annoying the audience with all her Jared
she was annoying
Jared
me.
That, with
her
clean
I am
announcements and everything. But I feel like she's really found her groove, a very magical space for herself on social media. Mm-hmm. And I love that the audience is really resonating with what she's serving on the gram and on TikTok. And I think that hopefully this will show producers and the network, wow, like there is a place for her. And if we just hone in on this magical side of Brittany on the show, but she has had good moments.
She has had good moments, but here's my thing. And someone brought this up on a social media platform that I'm forgetting. Where is her magic because she's a friend of? Because, one of my favorite Bravo celebrities is Marlo. And when she came in, she was so much fun. She was maybe one of the best friends of all time. Yeah. Then when she went full-time, and hers was a very delayed full-time, people thought she was kind of like it's very funny to say Marlo's doing too much because that is the Marlo Hampton way. But people were saying after that, then she got off the show.
Right.
So is Britney's place on the show being the what about me friend of?
Right.
Like, would it be too close to the sun for her to be a full time?
If it were up to me, I would give her a snowflake to see how she handles it. If it melts in her hands, it melts in her hands. But if she is able to figure it out, I would like to see her try. I think she's worthy and capable.
And I think everyone should stream her holiday EP that she just put out.
I'm telling everyone I'm this massive Britney Bateman fan. I did not know she had a holiday
3 songs.
EP.
Oh Holy Night, What Child Is This?
Mama can sing.
She
can hit a note. She really, really can.
She can. Okay. Robert is wondering, did you think Rebecca was out of line for her kid's comment to Brynn, or was Brynn blowing it out of proportion?
Look, I don't think that comment would feel good to anyone, especially someone who is going through the journey that Brynn is going through. However, I will say this. We saw that Brynn was trying to coach Rebecca about how to give it to her, how to fight, how to do the housewife thing. Even though Brynn was seemingly offended by the comment, you could see her literally smizing. She lit up internally because she was I think what I'm perceiving is that she was excited and enthusiastic by the fact that Rebecca, whom she had previously considered boring, was now
bringing it to the table.
Yeah, exactly.
Very Glinda and Elphaba.
Very Glinda and Elphaba.
Yeah. She's like, oh, what is this? But I do think your Brynn smize, I think there was some annoyingness. She was annoyed at it because she's like, this wasn't the narrative of I wanted you to hit me with some fluff. Oh, now we have to talk about that. Like, I think she was like, oh, I don't like being called out for this is what I got from it.
Yeah.
But I did love when people were like, Erin and Jess and everyone like, oh, and Rebecca, that's not even what you meant. She's like, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Rebecca's like, oh,
she stood behind it, and she was like, I knew it would press a button, it would hit a nerve. So I'm not going to say I'm a fan of the comment, but I'm a fan of Rebecca for leaning into the role of being a housewife.
Yes. My one question for Brynn, if she's watching, who are the Russian billionaires? And everyone kind of LOL'd at that.
And why did you LOL at that? Because I feel like you had an LOL.
Because I'm just like, I don't know if they have.
You don't think they exist?
I don't know if they're calling. And also, wouldn't they be WhatsApping?
Yeah, at 3, and it was like at 3 a.m.
Well, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess that's the start of the business day in Russia. So maybe they're just calling it like trade stocks or something like that.
Well, you never know. But maybe she could patch us in next time.
Yeah, I would be curious. But that was just kind of a funny. I was just like, Brynn, what's happening here?
Well, Rachel is curious. She says thoughts on Kyle keeping in touch with PK. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'm really just not mad at it. I don't think there's anything wrong because I feel like the 4 of them, Kyle, Mo, Mauricio, and PK, Kyle, Mo, Dorit, and PK, they all had a friendship together. And so PK and Kyle were not feuding. So why wouldn't Kyle touch base? But you're not feeling that. Why?
You're mad at if I'm Kyle, you're mad at me for not being supportive enough to, or like to you. And while she's texting PK, like, that's more ammo for Dorit.
Right.
Because Dorit's like, you're not a good friend to me. Kyle's like, what do you mean? Well, you're texting my ex.
Yeah.
And also, why do you want to talk to him? What is there to discuss? Why are you sending him funny memes?
Because they're friends they're not feuding. They're friends who are not feuding.
Yeah, but she's feuding with, it seems to me like a power play.
Oh.
She's like, oh, Dorit, you don't like me? Well, PK figured you'd act like that. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean...
And she knows this would wind Dorit up.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't think Dorit would ever text Mo.
Contrary to what all the blogs say. She would not do that. I know.
I mean, I guess it kind of is, now that I'm thinking about it. Is it a violation of girl code?
So if you like have a friend that you and Brian always double date with and they stop dating their person, they get a separation, and you go to dinner with the person that you were introduced from them, you wouldn't think that's weird of you guys to do?
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad we chatted through this. I'm glad we chatted through this.
Because that to me is just, you have to pick your people.
Yeah, you do have to pick your people. That's the sucky thing about breakups and divorces and splits. People always have to choose sides and figure it out.
Sometimes people like Kylie wonder if Dorit is maybe just faking the divorce. Kylie Jenner, are you faking your relationship with Timothée Chalamet? No, I know you're not, because people see them making out everywhere, which I never have to see that.
Wait, I like them together.
Okay.
I do. I honestly do really like them together.
Yay, that's great.
Wait, you're not feeling it? I think it's fun. I think like a hot, sexy gal like Kylie, who's like a, you know, she's like, so like just exudes like it girl sex factor, would go
With
for
Wonka?
right. That's a delightful surprise to me. Anyways, back to Dorit. Is she potentially faking the divorce for a storyline? I mean, look, if she is,
Hats off.
And the Oscar goes too.
Well, also because they are not, right now it's more so separation than divorce.
Which would feed into this theory.
And I also don't, because like the scene, her and PK together, PK seemed over her.
Yeah.
And I don't know if PK could act, he would have been acting.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That boy wants, like, he loves to try new businesses and things like that. He would have been auditioning for Wonka. He would have been an amazing Wonka.
But actually, I can kind of see that.
Yeah. So I don't think he is capable of faking it. I do think that...
Wait, didn't Dorit play Wendy in a British rendition of Peter Pan?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe she is an actress.
She is an actress.
I don't think that she's faking the divorce. I don't think she faked the robbery. And then, I mean, now we have Garcelle suggesting that PK was involved in maybe staging the robbery.
Yeah.
Which is so wild. Garcelle, I don't know.
I'm not getting a Beverly Hills check, so I'm not saying anything about that.
Yeah, that's...
But
that's
if I was
a lot.
casted on House of Beverly Hills, I'd have a thought that I would share.
So if I gave you a diamond today, what would be the thought that you'd share?
You're not Indigo. I have no clue. Kylie, I have no clue. I don't know. But I did watch Garcelle's beach house tour.
So pretty. Because remember when it looked like truly shambles, and now it is so stunning, like Barbie Beach Dream House. It looks
My favorite
so good.
though,
Yeah.
and people were laughing at it, where it was like, she's like, it's just a chill, fun place to relax. And she has house rules: don't eat on the couch, which like I would break.
That's not. See, I can understand like Dorinda, don't eat in the bedroom, but like don't eat on the couch.
She also doesn't want dogs on the couch, which I know.
Oh no.
But I don't know, just Garcelle. I don't know if she has pets. I don't know.
Wait, no. She has a really cute doodle. Wait, that's so like you're Garcelle, you're not letting that doodle on the couch. Come on.
Yeah.
She's really, really cute. That he or she, I don't know how the doodle identifies, but they're really cute.
It has like 2 rooftops too.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. It was so beautiful.
I think that because that's where I think they aired that on YouTube, because that's I think where her and Sutton have the conversation. About that.
Yeah. Okay. Ashley is asking, what was your most memorable interview this year, or one that left you both shocked? That's a good question. I feel like people always ask about like who my favorite housewife is, my least favorite housewife, my favorite interview, least favorite interview, and honestly, it changes by the day. If I'm thinking about my favorite, like from this year, would it?
A very recent memorable one was because we just love that we got some time with Mary Cosby.
Oh yeah.
And it's always hard when the girls are fighting with each other because we love all the girls.
Yeah.
And her just saying to us so effortlessly that the only thing someone would hear recording Meredith Marks' room is tears and wine.
I know.
That was happening. And you know what makes me okay to say that? Meredith even kind of laughed it off when we talked to her at FanFest.
It almost seemed like Meredith was slightly amused, but
also Meredith's like, what's wrong with crying and sipping? So Meredith's kind of like, and
right.
She's Ariana Grande, yes, and
that. What I will say is, yes, I feel like Mary Cosby was such a highlight this year because on the show, historically, maybe not this season, but historically, she's always been kind of like kooky and crazy, and you like. But
she would just get the participation trophy of like she's not giving. Yeah.
But in person, she's so lucid and charismatic, and it just it just surprised me how I don't want to say normal. But like, she was just like one of the girls. Like she was just ready to like have a good time. Like even like when we weren't interviewing her, it was at the Salt Lake City ice cream party, and she was just like pointing to Bronwyn, and she was like, "Isn't she so great? She just really brings a lot to the show."
And speaking of Bronwyn, it was iconic that she is the reason Rihanna liked one of our reels.
Oh yes, no, I know,
and that might cloud
that
our
meant so much.
Answer to this next question: who has been from Mariah? Who's been your favorite addition to SLC cast over the years? Monica, Angie, or Bronwyn? Well,
I would. Well, that's hard. Well, first, the name that Danny mumbled was Jenny. We're not including her. She does not deserve our breath.
No.
I thought Monica was fun, and she completely made season 4. Angie K. I'm assuming we're talking about Angie K. I don't
even know if she's a new because she was on it kind of from the beginning, on and off-ish.
Right. I mean, look, I think Bronwyn has been stellar.
Yeah.
She's so good. She's such a formidable housewife, and I think that I don't think the girls are ready for her. I don't think Heather was ready for her. I don't think Lisa was ready for her, and I feel like they both have found like worthy opponents in Bronwyn. And I always think of Heather and Lisa somewhat as the co-faces of the franchise. So I think that Bronwyn coming in and being an incredible housewife has really triggered them. And I'm very much a fan of Heather and Lisa Barlow. So,
but we like the girls activated.
Yeah, I like to see them activated. We need to activate them.
And also with Angie, she's kind of now the face of the franchise.
Well, she's sent
I look like a mother. She's throwing shampoo.
I will say I did not like her throwing shampoo at Brittany.
Drama queen.
She was like, I didn't think it was gonna.
I genuinely believe her.
Upside down.
I've thrown things before that like things fall out of it. I'm like, oh shoot, sorry.
I was just really surprised, and I thought it was very admirable how Brittany kept her cool in that moment, because if that were me getting shampoo thrown at me, I'd be taking the shampoo, like squeezing it back in there. Like I would go nasty.
And maybe
I would take it to the gutter.
But wasn't it the same brand that she now has a partner for, Carrot Teas?
Yeah,
so it's everywhere.
I love that. Okay, Dylan says, was Bronwyn wrong to bring a gift after Lisa told her not to, or can we never have too many gifts? We can never have too many gifts. And I loved those bedazzled passport holders. I say bring them. And I think Meredith made a good point. She was like, well, maybe it was just that she already had them made, and so she already had them made. Yeah, and who doesn't want a bedazzled passport holder?
I wouldn't want it, but I'm happy that Bronwyn, I actually have a Coach outlet passport holder, so I'm repping
so
Bronwyn.
Lisa would also hate
even more
your
Lisa
passport holder.
I mean, if Lisa wants to buy me the Louis Vuitton when I want, she actually, I feel like she would.
Yeah, she
Lisa,
would.
if you're listening. But I think my love language is giving gifts, so I think
giving or getting?
Giving. I like to give gifts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love to get.
Oh my god, perfect. I hate getting gifts because I get so mad. I'm like, respond happy. Like I always love any gifts I get, but I get very in my head with that, and I just love to like give people things.
Okay, love.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Courtney loves to give us this next question. If you could choose the next cast for Ultimate Girls Trip, who would be your picks? Throw Bronwyn. Yes, let's put Bronwyn on a trip.
Bronwyn. Ooh, who? Like would Larsa be fun with her?
I think Larsa could be fun with Bronwyn. I don't know how those energies would align.
I don't know how that energy
but I would
align.
love to see what would happen.
Stacy
from Potomac. She would be incredible.
Oh my god,
that would be so fun. We got.
Because she'd be so like the first 3 episodes. She'd be like, guys, we're on a trip. This is crazy.
She'd be so. She's
this
like,
is so cool.
She'd be like, where's my bunk bed?
Yeah. Who's some other fun girls, fun ladies? Maybe. Jen Pedantry.
Jen Pedantry could be cool.
Okay, we're not having a lot of drama on this trip so far. I feel like.
We need Nene back. That's how she's going to come back to Housewives, is on Ultimate Girls Trip. We need Nene back. I think that would be so fun. Nene and Marlo on a girls trip. Stop. No, Nene and Kim on a... Nene and Kim Zolciak on a girls trip. Actually,
I feel like Bronwyn would lose her mind of excitement with that job.
We need a reboot Crappy Lake with Nene and Kim. Mainly because Kim could use the check.
I was going to say one of the people I was more excited for that than the other. There was a room, and I think it was just like fake. Did you see like the Photoshop thing of like they did how they did Roni Legacy? They did an Atlanta Legacy where it'd be like Marlo, Kenya, Nene. I'm like, please make that happen.
No, I'm salivating.
I know
over that.
Cassie, oh my god. Can either of you do an impression of a housewife?
Oh, that's. I'm not great at impressions. I'll leave those to Jennifer Aiden. The thing is, Cassie, we talk to these ladies quite a bit, and a tough part of our job is keeping everyone happy, because a lot of these ladies aren't getting along with each other.
Yeah,
I don't want to be the reason that a lady doesn't like me for botching an impression of her. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, okay.
Cassie, I'm sorry. I'm also just not really a great actor.
I'm gonna do an impression of Cassie's question. Is there a housewife you feel like you channel more often than not on occasion?
That's a good question. Honestly, I feel like, and I say this with pride,
scared.
Gina from The Real Housewives of Orange County. Yes. I feel like I'm just like, living life, getting through it, doing what I have to do. Yes. When shit sucks, you just slap a smile on. And I mean, what about you? Are you?
Because I feel like, because living in Jersey, and all I like to do is kind of like lay in bed and drink coffee, shop, and go like to restaurants. And I feel that is kind of what Marge embodies a lot.
Oh, you're very Marge.
So I could see, and like I do have a great time with the Marge. So I feel I could do that.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I see Marge and Marge Senior together, I'm like, is this me and my mom?
Oh, okay.
So
I love that. Yeah. Oh, I feel like Margaret is not an energy that I embody, but I would like that's aspirational.
Yeah, because I feel Margaret also is a big gift giver too. I feel she's like that.
1,000, and I feel like Gina would love to get a gift.
Oh, Jessica. Oh, Jessica's hot off the presses.
Okay.
Imagine it's Jessica Simpson.
I think this is Jessica
She's like
Simpson.
eating tuna. Like,
Jessica Simpson, thank you for tuning in.
what are your thoughts on the Tom Sandoval breakup and cheating rumors?
I mean,
another day, another dollar he's not getting. So I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I'm not super shocked.
The news is like, why would a girl get like? Why was she with him from the beginning?
I know, and that's the thing too. This girl, Victoria Lee Robinson. I'm just, even if Scandival didn't happen, like why Tom?
I will say, Scandival, like, he has nice abs. Maybe if that's like her kryptonite.
Yeah, he's a pretty boy. He's a
so
good
maybe she was
looking
blinded
guy.
by that.
Yeah,
he just seems like so arrogant and annoying. With love, not really love, but I also kind of feel like the thing is like, do you want someone who's like cheated on someone? I know sometimes life happens, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just expected that he would do this again.
I will say it is interesting. This happened right after his bar closed and the show's no longer coming back.
Do you think he's like starting drama for attention to keep himself
Jessica
relevant?
maybe.
Well, also I feel like Victoria Lee Robinson has been pretty ride or die with Tom for a while. So if we think that Dorit was possibly faking something, like I would put my bets on Tom that he might fake something for press.
He's in Juilliard right now.
He's in Juilliard?
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, I bet you Tom did audition for Juilliard.
Of course.
Do you remember when he auditioned on that model casting during that episode of The Hills?
The Hills? Yes.
I don't think he got the job. I think Whitney and Lauren knew better.
I wonder what song he would sing for his audition.
I don't know. I've unfortunately been to 3 Tom Sandoval concerts. So
singing is a loose term.
He loves a cover, and there's many to choose from. So I don't think I could handle that one more time.
I did like Ariana's Loveful. It was funny she sang Loveful at the parade.
Wait, I loved her version of Loveful. I love that Ariana. If y'all didn't see Ariana Madix on the Thanksgiving Day parade, she was lip syncing this gorgeously auto-tuned version of Loveful.
What did you think? Did you think it was shade or not when Lala was like, "You watched the parade on our podcast"? She's like, "I don't watch that."
Look, I never watched a parade until I met my now husband. We've been together forever, but his family, they are big parade watchers. They are watching it from start to finish. They're DVRing it so they can go back and watch things twice again. And I will say,
it repeats.
I need to tell them that.
Yeah, they can save their TiVo space, babe.
I need to tell them that. But with their DVR affinity, I rewatched Ariana's performance because I love Loveful, and I love my favorite person on the planet is Britney Spears. So I love lip syncing and I love autotune. So
it's funny. My family always says they want to watch the parade, then I wake up to turn it on for everyone. Everyone's sleeping for 3 more hours. So I'm like, why did I do this to myself? I loved was Hoda and Savannah dancing to Kylie Minogue just as
my god, yeah. Wait, do you know what's so funny? When Kylie Minogue came on during the Thanksgiving Day parade, my husband's mom was like, "Who is she? And how old is she? Like 32?" I was like, I just hope somewhere Kylie Minogue, who was in her 50s, somehow heard that.
She does look good. Yeah. Amanda, Kristen Cavallari. What'd Kristen Cavallari say now? She's always saying something. I honestly still get the protein bars that she recommended once on a fridge tour. Said that she wants to date a regular guy. Who should she date? Yeah, I'm sure Kristen Cavallari wants to date a regular guy. I don't know, like Jake from State Farm. Like, what are we doing here?
I don't know.
Her accountant?
There's not too many regular guys I can
get her on Love Is Blind. Like, I don't know.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
Wait, but
with
her
that
voice is so
people would know it's Kristen Cavallari.
Like insert Andrea Lopez's Kristen Cavallari impression. Wait, I was like, you guys, or a Bravo boy. Well, she has some things with her.
Yeah, maybe.
Would she date Jesse Solomon?
I don't think she would date Jesse Solomon. I think she might hook up with Jesse Solomon. Or maybe West. No, actually, I kind of see Jesse being more her vibe than West.
Because she wouldn't put up. Because like West has he's a very handsome man. But he has such a New York type attraction to this, and I say this as someone in the tri-state area attracted to him, where like I don't know if his vibe would work for an LA lady.
Yeah. I don't know. Kristen Cavallari holds such a special place in my heart. I was like such a big Laguna and Hills person, so I just want the best for her.
You know what could be on a 2025 situation? Kristen Cavallari and Mauricio. They're each other's type. Oh,
wait. That actually, and that looks good to me.
Yeah.
That looks good to me. Yeah. I can see that happening.
Looks good to me
1,000%. But I wonder if he would do the whole Nashville thing with her. Because I think she's very much loving
I think
her
he'll
Nashville
fly
life.
anywhere for some fun.
Some fun.
Yes. He has his miles. Yeah. He's got points.
I do love, I recently chatted with Dolores, and she was talking about the Mauricio and PK of it all. and the Teddy Mellencamp of it all and all these splits and stuff. And she was saying the difference with Teddy Mellencamp is that, you know, Edwin seems to be so upset and bitter. He was like, PK and Mo, they're out. Well, Mo's out skiing with snow bunnies. I think she was calling Anita, who's an international pop star, a snow bunny. Which I love. I love that Dolores has no idea who Anita is. Also, like some snow bunny.
Dolores would say that to Anita's face, too.
Yeah,
I thought you were a snow bunny. Scumbag. Welcome back, scumbag.
Yeah.
Oh, I love her. She's so fun.
Well, on that note.
Well, I mean, I feel there is some excitement of,
Okay, we have a breaking news update.
Jessica.
Okay, Victoria Lee Robinson, she just backtracked on the cheating allegations via Instagram, said he did not do anything.
Fading on a girl. It's Smash. They're trying to be act.
I don't what this doesn't surprise me. I'm glad that we're getting this live update to share with all of you guys because I think something's up. I think that maybe this was a plan that didn't go as planned. They didn't get the reaction that they wanted, so they're trying to save face.
But what whose face?
I don't know. Well, we did just say that Tom Sandoval has a nice face.
That's true. She does too. But I'm kind of just like, so what now?
So
what do you want me to do with this information now, Victoria?
Congratulations, Victoria. I'm glad that.
Also, now are they back together?
I'm
or are they just broken up?
So I don't know.
Oh, Effie, I'm tired.
All of a sudden,
This is no Dream Girls.
Really can't care anymore.
It was hard for me to care when she first posted it. First, when I was Victoria, I was like, Victoria Justice?
Yeah.
Victoria.
Oh, wait, that would be exciting. Speaking of exciting couples, Victoria Justice and Tom Sandoval.
Or Victoria from House of Villains.
Oh, yeah. And The Bachelor, yeah.
And The Bachelor, yes. I don't know.
I actually can kind of see Victoria Larson and Tom Sandoval being a thing.
I really could too. We should let her know that. Yeah. And we unfortunately have to let you guys know that is a wrap on our first live. Someone tells me we'll be doing some more of these.
Yeah, thank you guys for being a part of it and for sending all of these amazing questions.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.